Hello everyone, this is Bonnie from Bonnie's Bargains and happy Mass Monday. Thanks for joining me. So first of all, let me tell you what type of mask that I'm using, and I have to say, wow, this feels so wonderful. It has lots of serum. It is a soothing aloe vera facial mask sheet. It's for hydrating, cooling, and soothing. And I'm going to tell you, when I put this on a few minutes ago, it is so cooling and smoothing. And yes, the hydration is good too. And it is by K Beauty. So if you get a chance, pick this one up. It is a good one. Now, you know that I still love, because I just don't want to use anything else right now because these are working so well for my puffiness and for my dark under eye. And you know, I love CyMe. And when you open it up, it has a little spatula with it. And then it has all of these eye masks with a lot of serum. Love, love, love them. And they work. And I get these off of Morning Save. And believe it or not, I've ordered some. They haven't come in yet. They were on sale. And so you might want to be paying attention, because when I ordered, it's going to be for someone of you. Yes. Okay, so that's what I'm using. Both gets a thumbs up. So what is today about besides Mass Monday? This is actually a Mass Monday collab with Erica Conger and Bonnie's Bargains with a giveaway. And I looked at Erica's channel today, and she has 780 subscribers. I really hope you will go check her out, help her get to 800 and above. That would be so awesome. You would really enjoy her. I met her during a collab, and the name of the collab was Christmas in July, and we were partners, and so I automatically became connected to her. So please subscribe to Bonnie's Bargains and Erica Conger. You will love her. Go check her out. And of course, her link will be put in the description box. Okay, so what we decided to do was actually talk about two different things. One was talk about the most awful date you ever had, and then turn around and end it on a good note with talk about the best date you ever had. Wow, I remember both of these like yesterday, I'm telling you. Okay, when I was in high school, I met a guy. I was actually at cheerleader camp, and he was there to do something. I don't know what he was doing there. I don't remember that. And to be honest, I don't remember his name. Nothing bad, but I don't remember his name. But I do remember he picked me up for the date, and he said, "Oh, I have something special planned for us tonight." And he said, "We're going roller skating." And I said, "We are?" He said, "Yeah." And I said, "I don't know how to roller skate." And he says, "Oh, it's easy." And he put those roller skates on, and he was boogieing down. I mean, he could do like all this twirling, spinning, going backwards, kicking in, kicking out. And I stood there and I watched him, and he put on a show for me. And it was like being with John Travolta out there. He was so good. And I thought, oh my. And then there were the normal ones that they were skating, just regular skating and have fun. And then there was me. I put those skates on, and I am not very balanced. I never have been, probably never will be. I mean, I can skate now, but I have to go slow, and I do. But now I don't skate because I don't want to break a bone. But that was probably the worst date I ever had because I kept falling. I bruised my hand. I bruised my shoulder. Oh, I was so glad to get home. I I was just so glad to get home. And he did call me afterwards, but it was just like, no, I here's the thing. If you're going to take somebody out on a date, for me, I would probably want to know if they enjoyed that, or say, hey, let me teach you how. But we didn't have that because he enjoyed it so much. He was doing his own thing, so it just wasn't my thing, and that's okay. I did enjoy the music. I did enjoy watching him and the other people, but whew, I was glad to get home. I thought I was going to have to go to the doctor the next day. I was so bruised up. So that's probably the worst date I ever had. I just wanted to go home. I was just wanting to get home. So then the best date I ever had. Oh, okay, this was when I was in my 30s. And I had to go on business. I was working and I had to go on business in Chicago. And I went down with another friend that was with me on this business trip. So we went down to have a glass of wine. And so this guy came over and said, well, ladies, do you mind if I join you? And he was a handsome fellow and very educated and very interesting to talk to. He was all I know is he was in business in a corporation. And you could tell that he did very well for himself. And so my friend got up to go to the restroom. And so this was later on after, we talked like 2 or 3 hours. And she got up to go to the restroom. And he said, you know what, I would really like to take you out tomorrow night. And I would like to take you to see Phantom of the Opera. Are you interested in musicals? And I'm like, you know what? I'm from out of town. I don't have those type of clothes with me because it was a fancy dancy place, and I said, I'm from out of town. And he said, well, what size are you? And I think in that time I was like in a size 6, shoes and dress. And he says, well, let me see what I can work out. And you'll know tomorrow. And I don't think at that time we had cell phones. I don't think so. So he had the hotel room, not the room, but the hotel number. And he said, okay, I'm going to give them a call and I'll just ask for your room number. And so I thought, this would be the last I hear from this guy. And he says, but let me give you my phone number at my office, and if you can give the number to your friend. So if there's any problems, she'll have my number. So she came back and he left, and he said, I'll see you tomorrow night. And I'm like, okay. And he left, and I said, oh my goodness, I don't know about this guy. He, and just very quickly, I said, but sure enough, we went to work, and we came back, and I went in my hotel room, and the people down from the service desk had brought me up a long, flowing, beautiful gown and a pair of high heels. And I call my friend and I'm like, oh my gosh, get over here. You got to see what this guy did. And she came over and she says, are you kidding me? And I'm sure it was from a rental company because I had, I had to give it back. But oh, it was beautiful. I mean, the gown was beautiful. The shoes were beautiful. And I said, well, I'm going because I want to see the Phantom of the Opera. And so the guy had stuck a little note in there, and there were flowers sitting. I mean, he'd worked out everything with the hotel, and there was a huge bouquet of flowers, and he'd left me a note and said, enjoy the flowers. I'll pick you up at a certain time, and then maybe we'll go have a cup of coffee or something. And so, or dessert, cake or whatever. So sure enough, he picked me up in a limousine, and I had never had anything like that happen to me. No. So sure enough, he went to the Phantom of the Opera, and we just went walking right in like he owned the place. And you know how they have those like balcony things? That's where we sit. And my heart was just beating out of my chest. Yes. So we saw Phantom of the Opera, and I cried. I couldn't help it. It's just, if you've never seen it. And then there was like a big chandelier that came from the ceiling, like at the very end. The music was playing. I loved all the music in the Phantom of the Opera. And so we left, and I said, oh my goodness, I want you to know this has been one of the most fascinating nights in my entire life. And so we stopped, and we had coffee and a dessert, and he says, well, where do you live? And I told him, and he said, well, you can fly out here every once in a while. I have a jet. I'm like, and I said, oh, really? And he said, yes, I do. And if you'd like to visit, And I told him, I said, you know what? I am not into long-term relationships. And to get involved with a situation like this, I have to care for someone. And he said, well, do you mind if I call you? And I said, oh, please do. So I gave him my home phone number. And believe it or not, he called. And we talked for a while. And then I just wasn't into those long, no. It's just too hard. And yes, I'd already been married, divorced, and I'm like, this isn't for me. I don't want to be hurt, I know. And I had 2 children, and it just wasn't, wasn't my thing. But anyway, that was the best date I ever had. So, yeah. So, let's end this and let you know that I am going to do a giveaway, and my $10 Dollar Tree gift card is going to be the giveaway prize, and the secret word is going to be subscribe, because I want you to subscribe to Erica. I love her. And let me do the giveaway rules. It is open to the U.S. only. You must have a U.S. address. You must be 18 years or older. You must like the video, and in the comments, use the secret word subscribe in a complete sentence. If you are the winner, you will need to respond to me within 48 hours at bonniesbargain68@gmail.com, or at my IG at Bonnie's Bargain 68, and please enter your U.S. mailing address. You must be publicly subscribed to both Erica and Bonnie's Bargains. If you subscribe to me and then unsubscribe, you will not be eligible for any more of my future giveaways. If anything is broken, leaks, lost, stolen, or damaged, I cannot be held responsible. YouTube does not have anything to do with this giveaway. I buy all of my giveaway items, and I am not affiliated with any company. If you have an allergic reaction or medical issue with anything that is in the giveaway, I cannot be held responsible. This giveaway will end on Monday, the 22nd of August, and the winner will be announced on Tuesday, the 23rd of August. So that's about the giveaway. So I'm going to end and say, you will love Erica. She has a wonderful channel. She is the most sweetest person, got the most beautifulest grandbaby. Oh my goodness, so cute. You just want to squeeze. You know what I mean? So cute. And tell Erica that I sent you over. Please be a rainbow in someone's clouds today. Make someone happy. Give them a smile. Buy them a cup of coffee. Send them a card. So many things you can do to reach out and be kind. And I'll see you in the next video.